What is up, my crafty friends? My name is Carrie and I want to welcome you to my channel. I know it's like 125 degrees outside, y'all. We're in the middle of July, but that is not going to stop me from sharing today's video with you because I'm already starting on my friends' Christmas presents because I've got a lot that I need to make. I've got two projects to share with y'all today, and y'all, they are both super easy, but you can customize them any way that you want to. I will have the files for both of these projects down in the description box below, so if you want to duplicate these for your friends, be sure to check that out. So the first project I'm going to share with you today is this awesome leather bookmark. Y'all, look at this bookmark. It's big, it's oversized, it's made out of genuine leather. I even made the tassel that's on the end. My thought is to also include this bookmark with one of their favorite books so I can personalize each gift for each friend. The second project I'm going to share with you today is this awesome wine bag. My friends and I love to sit around and play games, and of course we have to have a little bit of wine while we do that. I did design this bag for my friends, and it says, "This wine pairs best with good friends and game night." I do plan on putting my friend's favorite bottle of wine in the bag when I give it to them, but the bag is going to double also as the wrapping paper as well as part of the gift. So if you want to find out how to make these personalized gifts for your friend, keep watching this video. And if you enjoy it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up because that will mean the world to me. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, consider hitting that subscribe button down below and turn on all those notifications if you don't want to miss anything I've got coming your way. So that's enough talking, y'all. Let's go make some Christmas presents. Okay, y'all, here is our project. It is ready to go. All you've got to do if you want to make one for yourself is just click that link down in the description box. If you want to resize it to a smaller size, you can definitely do that too. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the Make It button. And this is going to bring up both of our canvases. I've got my leather and I've also got my heat transfer vinyl in the gold glitter. It's going to sort the projects onto the color mat that it's for. And if you want to, you can rearrange where your pieces are going to cut. My pieces, I can move it, but it's not going to fit. If you resized yours to be a little bit smaller, you could make that fit on one line, but mine is too big because I'm making this bookmark oversized. But I can go ahead and move this other piece down. Okay, so next I want to look at my gold mat. I want to make sure that I like where everything is at, make sure I don't need to rearrange this mat at all. And so far it looks good, so we can hit continue. Okay, so I've gone ahead and loaded all of my materials onto my mats. The purple mat here is the extra strong mat, and I've got my leather onto that. The green mat, I've got my gold glitter, and make sure when you're working with heat transfer vinyl that you do have the shiny side down touching your mat. Now, the purple mat, I did put the leather on, and I put a little bit of tape on it just to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Now we're ready to select our base materials. We're going to need to go ahead and type in leather. We're going to pull up our genuine leather. If you're using faux leather, you need to select that setting. Now you want to make sure you have your deep cut blade in for this setting. So let's go ahead and load up those mats. I like to use the more pressure when I'm doing leather. So now we're just going to hit continue. It's going to prepare, and now we're ready to click our little Cricut button, and it's going to start cutting. Y'all, I just love watching this powerful machine do its thing. This is such a good time saver. Knowing I don't have to cut all of these leather bookmarks by hand saves me a ton of time. Okay, so now it's time to move on to the glitter. So it's going to bring up your next screen. You want to make sure you change that base material to glitter iron-on. You want to change your pressure back to default. And we're also going to need to make sure we have this mirrored because we're using heat transfer vinyl. Also, you want to make sure that you have your normal regular blade in it. We're going to take that deep cut blade out and just use our regular fine tip blade. Once that's done, we're going to be able to press our flashing Go Cricut button, and y'all, the machine is going to do its thing one more time. These bookmarks are a super quick project. They're easily customizable too. You could even put your friends' names on them. That way you could even take that customization up one more notch. These would also be a great gift to sell. Okay, now that that's done cutting, we can pull up our Cricut heat press guide. I'm going to make sure I select my Easy Press 2. Then I'm going to select my material of glitter. Now, there is not a genuine leather option. You can pick any of these that you think is close. I'm going to go ahead and select the wool option just because I know wool can take pretty high heat. Next, you're going to select if you're using the Easy Press mat or the towel and then hit apply. This is going to give us all of our settings as well as our time. It's also going to tell us what supplies, what prep, and exactly the application that we're going to need to finish our project. So I've got my heat press set to 270 for 30 seconds. I've also got my Teflon sheet on top of my Easy Press mat. You can either use a Teflon sheet or you can use butcher paper on top of your mat. If you don't have the Easy Press mat, feel free to use a towel. So now we're just going to center up our glitter vinyl on top of our leather. I like using the Teflon sheet because when I lay it over the top, it kind of holds down that top layer of transfer paper. It just kind of helps to hold everything in place. Again, the Teflon sheet is totally optional. You can use your butcher paper. Okay, so now it's time to put our Easy Press 2 on top and press this baby together. Oh, I'm so excited to see this finished. One last little quick warm over before I take the transfer tape off. And glitter vinyl is a warm peel, so you don't have to wait very long before you peel off that transfer tape. And y'all, look how pretty. Oh my gosh, it's so glittery and so pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to make the tassel. Oh my goodness, I'm so in love with this already. So we're going to take our long little strip and then we've got our little fringed piece. I'm using a hot glue gun with an industrial strength hot glue. You can use a leather adhesive if you don't want to use hot glue, but I think the industrial adhesive glue stick will be just fine. So we're just going to string this long piece through, put a little bit of hot glue on there to secure it. And then we're just going to take our little fringed leather piece and wrap it around itself. I am being fairly generous with the hot glue for this part because I want to make sure that it doesn't come apart. And y'all, that is how easy it is to make this gorgeous leather bookmark. Isn't that pretty? What do you think? I think the tassel is so cute. Now, if you've got hot glue strings, you can hit those with a warm blow dryer and they'll totally disappear. Oh my gosh, I just love this little tassel. It is so adorable. I think it's so pretty. I hope my friends love it as much as I do. Okay, now it's time to move on to the wine bag. This is a Cricut blank that I'm using, and I'm going ahead and looking to see what size I need my design to be. So I've jumped into Cricut Design Space, and I've already got this design for us. If you want to make one just like this for your friends, I'll have the link down in the description box. So once I hit make it, it's time to look to see if it's where I need it to be onto the canvas. It is going to need to be mirrored because we're going to be ironing this on. Once we hit continue, we're next going to select the infusible ink transfer sheet. This is super important. I'm going to make sure I've got my fine point blade inserted. Next, I'm going to hit the load button. Once it's all loaded up, I'm going to select the little flashing Cricut light button. I'm going to hit that, and then it's going to start cutting away. If you've never worked with the infusible inks, you are totally in for a treat. This never ceases to amaze me at this process. Okay, now that the design is all cut out, I'm going to weed it. But before I start weeding out, I want to set my Easy Press 2 so it can start warming up. So I'm going to pull up my heat press guide. I'm going to select the infusible ink transfer sheets, and I'm also going to select the base material for the wine bag. I'm going to hit apply, and then I'm going to pull up to see what time and temp I need to set my Easy Press 2 for, and then I'll proceed to weed out my design. This Easy Press guide is a super handy tool. I like to have it bookmarked so it's right at my fingertips. Okay, so the first step for working with our infusible ink transfer sheets is going to be to take the moisture and the wrinkles out of our material. It just takes a few seconds, maybe 5 or 10 seconds to do this. And I also have my cardstock already in here, so I don't have to worry about doing that. Now, after I get that done, the next thing you want to make sure is that you have no lint or anything at all on your material. This is a super important step that you don't want to leave out. Now that it's all pressed and it's all clean, now we can lay our material. It's going to be face down, and we're going to use our heat transfer tape and tape everything down. I'm going to put my butcher paper over the top of that, and this paper does come included with your infusible ink transfer sheets. And now we're just going to press everything down. I'm not even kidding, y'all. This is such an amazing process to watch. You're going to be super amazed. Okay, we're going to let it cool off for just a couple of minutes. It doesn't take long. You do want to kind of peel it when it's a little bit warm. It doesn't have to be totally cool. And y'all look at this. Oh my goodness. The colors are so bright and they're so pretty. It's just such an amazing process to watch. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Wow. I might have to make one of these for myself. Okay, what do you think? Isn't that adorable? So cute. I may have to do my own for the leopard print. I love this bag. Okay, y'all, here are both of our projects finished. I know my friends are absolutely going to love them. The only hard thing is going to be waiting until Christmas time to give it to them because I want to give them to them right now. They turned out so stinking cute. What do y'all think? That does it for today's video, y'all. I really hope you enjoyed both of these projects. And don't forget, if you want to make these same exact projects for your friends, I'm going to have the files down in the description box below. Which one of these was your favorite, or do you have another favorite gift that you plan on making for your friends this year? I would love to know your thoughts. Also share with me what you plan on making for your friends. I'm always on the hunt for new and fun ideas. I absolutely love making homemade gifts for my friends. If I love you enough to make something for you, then you know you are a true friend. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, happy DIYing, y'all.